And the multiplayer, don't even get me started, dude. The multiplayer, dude, I've been crying about multiplayer in other games such as Wuthering Waves. To be more specific, Wuthering Waves. Genshin Impact's multiplayer is amazing. I love what they did with Miliestra. I hate the way the game is managed, but I have to give props to it for developing Miliestra. It reminds me of PUBG. PUBG also had that same thing going, whereby you had like endless game modes, and you can join anyone's world, and you guys can build worlds, you can do things together. That was amazing. The one thing I fear about the multiplayer here is the ping. Okay, what's up? We're back with another video, and within this one, we're going to be discussing and reviewing the latest Zenless Zone Zero dev talk, and also Wuthering Waves. I don't know what's gonna happen. Heard a lot of people are happy about it. Let's see what they got for us. So it says in version 2.4, version 2.4 will be a turning point in the story as Sarah rushes towards the creator and Yeshiwan makes his entrance. Yeshiwan, dude, I thought Yeshiwan and Yeshiwan was literally the same person. What the heck? But it doesn't even matter anymore. I'm almost there. I've been playing the story so much, so I'm almost there, dude. I'm so excited. Season 2 climax approaches, okay? The main storyline objectives will become clearer. More mysteries about the depths of Lemnian Hollow will be gradually unveiled, okay? That's cool. I mean, more story, more fun, more polychromes, I guess. Plot structure optimization. Okay, so they say that the narrative structure felt familiar, characters popping out of nowhere. We've heard out your voices loud and clear. I don't know. I don't play Zenless Zone Zero enough to know. Trust me. But let's see what people have been complaining about. Plot structure optimization. The converging storylines design structure aims to let players witness the growth of various characters, ultimately taking the stage together. In the future, we will deeply integrate narrative with gameplay to provide more diverse and exciting plot experiences. Oh, so they're basically gonna fit the plot. The plot is a bit all over the place. Looks like out of the blue, you're doing a story about Yishuan, and then Bernice pops up out of the blue. She's just like, "Hi guys, let me tag in." You're just like, "Bro, what the heck?" Okay, I see. That's pretty cool, I guess. At least now they're gonna stick with something, you know. They're gonna have something on the table and go by it. The characters who are not supposed to be in this specific topic, they're gonna be kicked out. So that's better. That's better. I think I've experienced that a couple of times playing the game. You know, I think I have. Or maybe it's because I'm jumping missions, you know, I'm going from one mission to another without like tracking my missions properly. I don't know, maybe that's why. But that's pretty cool as well. That's not a bad update. Get to know new friends early. Since 1.6, we've been focusing on long-term character development and integration. Oh, they have been, I'm not gonna lie. With special attention to key characters, highlight moments. For example, in version 2.4, Yeshung Yuang. Oh my god, the names, bro. What? You know what? Let's call him Mia. In version 2.4, Ye will gradually get acquainted with proxies, revealing untold stories. Okay, some more lore, more hidden lore. That's nice. That was expected, obviously, to every patch. Initial story: the main story will have an increased relevance to AI plotline. I don't like that. What does that mean? Okay, we'll come back to that. And internet will regularly be updated. Okay, that's perfect. Okay, then urban evolution. I feel like this is where we get into the more nitty-gritty type of stuff. New shops are finally here for reveal, okay? The 404 Era Life House making its debut soon, along with familiar faces in front of 6th Street Metro Station and NT Shop Buyen in Felium Heights, will be featured in due time. The Hotspot restaurant will officially also open before the second season starts, okay? This is what version 2.5 will bring. A new way of us getting around. It will basically be related to Ye's abilities. Map and gameplay integration will attempt to better integration the map and gameplay integration, I feel like they overdid it. Me personally, I used to play this game like now and then, you know, I wouldn't play it every single day. And I remember that when I came back to the game, now the map was so advanced. Like there's so many ways of reaching the map. And I'm just like, wasn't the very first one where you literally press one button and it shows where you need to go? Wasn't that like much simpler and much better? Because now it's way more advanced. It has so many pads, but I don't know. Maybe the dynamism is what we need. Maybe we need that. I don't know. Enhanced exploration experience. Perception techniques will now have more applications. Plus, Kind Bamboo will help you with treasure detection, with exploration side quests, and new IP collectibles. It's an immersion level upgrade, main story progression, seamless integrations with the map exploration lets you collect rewards whilst completing missions. Okay, that's pretty cool. And then diverse game modes. Okay, I love that, dude. Game modes are needed. An event, a full patch that has minimal events is not a very good patch at all because you don't have a lot to do. You just log in, log out. Just like what we have in Wuthering Waves right now. The situation is extremely bad, and I don't know if 3.0 or 2.8 is gonna be able to fix this. I have no idea. It's only in due time that we'll actually find out what's happening. Holo Zero is getting massive upgrade. What? Okay, that's interesting. Integrating combat and exploration to create a gameplay experience with enhanced immersion and progression loops. Venture into the Holo, gather resources, grow stronger. Multiplayer? What? Is that multiplayer? See, whoa. Okay. Wait, we gotta cool down. Multiplayer? Hey, count me in, bro. Count me in. Multiplayer gameplay is back and better than ever. Wait, they had a multiplayer before? Dude, I started playing Zenless when Astrayal released. Yeah, when Astrayal and Evelyn released. Evelyn is the person who brought me to this game. So I don't know anything that happened before Evelyn's release. So I believe I started 4 months late or 5 months late into the game. But I'm trying to get my head back into it. In multiplayer mode, players in a team can now jointly unleash the iconic chain attacks together. Oh man, that's cool. Fighting side by side with other players, dude, that's amazing. They should definitely put more multiplayer modes. The only multiplayer mode I've ever played in this game is when you go to the gaming store in the 6th Street or on 6th Street. There is a gaming store on 6th Street. Whereby you get to play with other players, but you only get to play a game that's like 2D. I don't know. It's not that fun, but it is a multiplayer. We can't pull it out and say it's not multiplayer. But being in a map with another player, that's gonna be freaking cool. That's gonna be amazing. Okay, so they said additional exciting mechanics will be added, making the multiplayer experience something to look forward to. Also, there'll be like specific mechanics during these multiplayer modes, I assume. I don't think it's permanent multiplayer, it's just gonna be modes. That's pretty cool, that's exciting as well. The new gameplay mode, Threshold Simulation, is designed to let more veteran characters shine and thrive. So by veteran characters, do they mean power-crept characters? Or do they mean like the more older characters, talking like Bernice, Lighter, Ellen, all of these new early game characters, all those early game characters, are they speaking about those in particular? But they say, and will continue to polish and provide a stage for them. That's perfect. Version 2.5 will feature a specific power up for standard characters. So they buffing standard characters? Wait, are they actually buffing? What? Wait, am I understanding this correctly? Version 2.5 will feature specific power-ups for standard characters. Okay, that's interesting. Even though I started late, I've lost my 50-50 way more times than I can count. And I have most of the standard banner characters. I just need Grace, I think. I think her name is Grace. Yeah, I just need that girl. The girl with the blank tank top. I think her name is Grace. Get ready for a fresh take on enemy combats. Okay, that's nice. Thank you. Finally, something about us. Okay, new players. We're always welcoming new friends by helping newcomers progress faster through the early game and making the game more accessible. Veteran players in version 2.4, the tempo management welcomes a one-click AFK feature. What? Okay, I've been grinding the tempo, but let's see how this is gonna help. Freeing up your time. Ether battery quick sweep, drive discs, substats selection, and in-game combat compilation will be added, available in version 2.5. Okay, that's very nice. Constantly innovating and constantly progressing. We are both creators and part of the player community. Welcome, everyone. Dude, it's peak. I can't lie. I definitely can't lie. I know I don't sound excited. Sorry, I'm under the weather. I'm a bit sick today. But I am excited for all of this, bro. It really does sound exciting. There's a lot of new developments, especially the part about standard characters. Dude, I literally lost my 50-50 twice to the wolf, the white wolf with ice powers. I forgot his name. Like Kun, right? I think it's like Kun. See, I'm not that bad, but I lost my 50-50 twice on him. So, dude, if they're to buff him without me upgrading him yet, I'll be more than happy. Then I'll just play C2 Lycoon when I have the chance. If he wants to go on field, I'll just put him on field. So that's very good. And also players like I wanted to play Grace. I heard a lot of people been saying Grace is really good. I might as well build Lycoon and Grace for the upcoming versions when I have nothing to do or when I lost my 50-50. You know what I'm saying? So that's a good thing. And the multiplayer, don't even get me started, dude. The multiplayer, dude, I've been crying about multiplayer in other games, such as Wuthering Waves. To be more specific, Wuthering Waves. Genshin Impact's multiplayer is amazing. I love what they did with Miliestra. I hate the way the game is managed, but I have to give props to it for developing Miliestra. It reminds me of PUBG. PUBG also had that same thing going, whereby you had like endless game modes. And you can join anyone's world, and you guys can build worlds, you can do things together. That was amazing. The one thing I fear about the multiplayer here is the ping. Will ping affect gameplays? Because whenever you're playing with someone, you need to be able to keep up with them. If your ping is too high, you need to be able to keep up with them. And that's why I play gacha games. I strayed away from battle royales because I know that battle royales don't give you that experience. It's ping related. The game is entirely ping related. If you got higher ping, you're definitely gonna be at the bottom of the food chain, unfortunately. But but if I have to be honest, if you got lower ping, you will definitely perform. And we'll see what the multiplayer has for us. I'm not gonna say anything. We'll definitely see what it has for us. And one-click features are a very much needed thing to save a lot of time. Trust me, bro. I've been saying this, and Wuthering Waves has been also implementing this a lot, whereby you just one click. You don't have to click. Let's say you have to collect polychromes. You're busy collecting each and every single polychrome. That wastes so much time, dude. You just have to press once. It collects all of them instantly. Then you can do whatever you want with your time. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty cool. Let's see.